Yo, what's going on, peoples? This is your boy BW Cool, and I'm back with some more Marvel content. Today I want to talk about a topic of what happened recently, this past tournament that I attended at Xanadu Monthly. Pretty much my local scene holds a monthly with like Street Fighter and like Marvel. So obviously, you know, I entered Marvel. I was really grinding it out in this game with Meep and everybody else that I could get a chance to play with. So, you know, I was really looking forward to really doing well. So I guess I can start off by saying the monthly at Xanadu is always fun and it's always hype. There was a money match between a friend of mine, 4-star, and a guy from Delaware, I believe. His name is Levi. And yeah, it was a $100 money match for a 1st to 7. And I don't know who streamed. I think it was Air Juggle, but you can check it out on their stream on Twitch. But yeah, the money match was really, it was really fun. It was kind of hype. You know, I don't know who got called out first. I don't know how the dispute even started, but apparently they needed to settle their beef or whatever. And that's how we started off the month with the money match. Right after that, the tournament started. So I had to fight this new guy that I haven't played him before. I haven't seen him before. He was playing like Doom Virgil. I forgot what the point character was. I think it might have been I think it might have been Doom Dormammu Virgil. Yeah. And he got body 3-1. So I mean, I think he was still, you know, he was relevant at what he was doing, but he was still like, you know, getting there. And then the next person I had to fight was Chris D. Now some people may be familiar with Chris D because he plays Chris Point with Hager and Strider, which is a really nasty team. You have to respect Chris because of the lariat, and Strider really keeps you on the ground, which helps and benefits Chris. But he doesn't even play that team anymore. He ended up going with Chris Doom Strider, but then he doesn't even play Chris anymore because he just really doesn't care about this game anymore. Not many people do nowadays, but to those who do, or I mean to those who don't, they'd rather just play whatever, you know, works best. So he ended up playing Virgil Doom Strider. So that team is kind of an annoyance because, you know, Virgil can go nuts when he's point. Strider is very frustrating to deal with. Our area doesn't have like endorsed headphones or anything like that, even though I really enjoy playing with the sound sometimes, just because when I have to fight, you know, characters that are teams that have really good assists, I always like to listen out for the assist call. But I need to start training myself to to watch for the assist call, because when you call an assist in the game, not many people know that the icon, like the A1, A2 assist, every time you call it, it darkens. So it gives you kind of like a fair warning to, hey, this guy called an assist. I don't know if it specifies which one it is until after the fact it's been called, but more than enough, you already know who's being called, you know. But yeah, I mean, mostly I've just trained to sound. I know how to punish Strider, but you know that when I was fighting Chris D, he got, you know, a better trade from the Strider call, obviously, and I lost 3-0. It was so disgusting, and I was so disappointed with myself because I trained so hard to really learn how to punish it, especially the fact that I play Meep and he plays Strider, so I'm like, what the hell am I doing wrong, bro? Well, I can't beat Meep Strider either way, though, but yeah, back to the point. I'm getting off topic. With Chris D, yeah, he took me out 3-1 or 3-0. He put me on losers. I don't know. I feel like every time I had to keep looking back and forth. I didn't really feel like turning up the volume and being that guy. I was just like, whatever. I didn't really care. I kind of had to deal with it. So, I mean, I guess lesson learned, you know. Yeah, it would be a lot better if you think about it to be able to look at the screen, but looking up and then immediately down. I mean, if you look at it from a full screen, maybe, but 1 second off the opponent and he's already in my face, you know. So I took that loss. After that, I had to fight Oreo. He played the infamous Rocket Raccoon with Devil May Cry, or Raccoon May Cry. And it's always fun to play Oreo because there's always something insane to see. He always has like nasty mix-ups. He does like raccoons crouching heavy into like resets, and then he has like log trap resets, which you gotta respect. It's like a median incoming. He always plants the bomb, or not the bomb, the mine or whatever that flips. And he has like incredible extensions and like beautiful combos with Dante, like Raccoon and Virgil all combined together. It's insane. But I mean, I'm pretty familiar with Oreo's team. I played him very often. And the final score between that was 3-0 as well. I put him out. And I just feel like maybe I'm really hip to what his game plan is. I'm not really worried about Dante. I mean, Raccoon is really the only problem because you have to make certain adjustments to, you know, the body size, which is kind of annoying. Like, I hate this man's Raccoon because I have to adjust. And then, like, I hate all small body types, like Amaterasu, Beautiful Joe, Arthur, all of that. Like Aya Thundera's Arthur, Beautiful Joe, or Lythero's Beautiful Joe, Oreo's Rocket Raccoon. Like, it's so stressful. And speaking of Aya Thundera, if you guys aren't familiar with him, he's also another YouTuber who makes videos of Marvel and stuff. I was able to meet him at the monthly too. He also attended. He's a really cool guy. I recorded one of his matches for him, and I sent it to him. So look forward to that. I'll give his link to his YouTube and check it out. You can see him talk about his experiences and do the monthly. He didn't do so well, but you know, everybody's works hard and strives to become the best. You know, and Aya Thundera, you know, freaking, he really showed me that he's really dedicated to come out there and play, you know, and do his thing. Next thing after Oreo, oh right, this was to get into, I think this was for like 6th place. Yeah, I tried to, I didn't beat him. I had to fight K-Brad. So this fight between K-Brad, I don't know. I feel like he was playing his Trish, or Devil May Cry, surprise. And with Trish point, Dante, Virgil. So I really don't know what I did wrong in the match. I feel like maybe I wasn't messing up at all. Like, I controlled the neutral. I was laming out Trish. I kept hitting the jam session. And then I guess at some point in the game, I feel like, I don't know, I guess you could say maybe I got a little bit too overconfident, so I made a couple wrong assist calls and didn't block. So I kind of like autopiloted. Kind of like what happened right there. I just did the beam call Virgil and I got hit by foot dive. Kind of like that, but with Trish, in the K-Brad match, I got dive kicked, and Virgil got hit. So they both died, and then Doom had to do all the work. And even then, I still didn't win the match. And in the second match, same thing happened again. In the third match, I kind of did have a little bit more control, but at some point, just K-Brad ended up getting in on me, and I got hit. All I know is it came down to the wire with Doom Dante, and I had the last hit, but time ran out on me to kill him, so it was very unfortunate that I had to take that loss, because I really know if I had that win, that's all I needed, that little vote of confidence to kind of like, okay, just 2 more matches, we can pull this off. We have Virgil, we have the technology. So yeah, you know, I got put out of there, so sad face, but it's all good, you know. That's why we play it, that's why we keep going. The monthly, it was enjoyable as hell, man. It's always fun to see the new faces. There's a lot of new faces. That's the best part about like just meeting new people, you know, that really want to play the game, even after it's deemed quote unquote dead, you know. I mean, this game, I know it definitely has maybe a year or 2 left before it gets like really like Virgil's, you know, but I mean, hey, even judging from these matches that I'm playing on Rant, I just decided to hop on. Even the online warriors are getting hip to the metagame where it's like, okay, you have to have somebody good on your team or else it's just not going to work, you know. Like I'm watching like combo videos and stuff of people doing like fancy combos, but it's not viable teams. Like, who I mean, you could play Thor if you want, you know. I personally just don't. I mean, if I don't, if your team doesn't scare me, or I mean, you really can't do anything to me, you know. I feel like you need somebody with a good assist, or you need to be good at neutral if you're gonna play an awkward team. And like I said, most people are getting hip to the metagame where it's like you have to have somebody good on your team, or it's not gonna work. You can try, but like I said, it's either that or you have to be really good at neutral, like Kane Blue. Like you have to know, you know, like you have to know what my next move is, what I'm thinking. Hey, look. Anyways. So, I mean, yeah, guys, I'm gonna start. I really do want to start making videos again, but it's just I have such bad luck with editing, yo. Like my Aver Media is messing up. I'm gonna send that in to get it repaired. And it doesn't work well with recording on PS3, which makes me unhappy because the TV sometimes cuts off. So when I record on PS3, like I'm playing, but then randomly the TV cuts off, so I have to kind of sit there for like 3 seconds, wait for it to come back on. You can't do that in a fighting game, especially the fact that Under Night is on PS3, so it's like I want to play that game and I want to record it and show matches, but how the hell can I do that when freaking the TV goes off every randomly? Like I could be winning or losing and it's just like it just happens. There's no real way to deal with it, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It bugs me. I might have to get like a new recording program, like a new I wouldn't have to use the Aver Media for like PS3, maybe like an HD PVR 2 or something. I'll probably have to invest in one of those, but other than that, yeah, expect to see some more content, because I know I've been loafing, but you know, hey, life. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's commentary and content, and my common question for the day that I really like to ask is, why don't people snap in Virgil, or a character that they know is going to be problematic later in the game? Like, do you see what I'm doing? Akuma is like confetti right now. Like, he's gone, Ryu's gone, there goes Ryu, bye Ryu. Yeah, why don't people snap in characters that they know they're going to have an issue with? Why deal with it later when you can deal with it now? Learn your mix-ups and incomings. Like, hello, 2014 people. But yeah, that's my question. Why don't you snap in problem characters? Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm out, guys. Peace.